Okay, this is a Finale notation software technical support request. Here we have measure 65 of a choral arrangement, and this is a tie that's going to this La, the 9th tone. It's a tie here going to Ha, the 11th tone, and the 6th tone, Fis, is starting here, and you can see that there's this tie kind of cutting its way through the note. If we look at the previous measure, one thing is it's redrawing really kind of slowly. Look at that, and didn't redraw properly. Redraw again. This is the actual previous measure. Okay, so here's the previous measure, and I worked on it, and two voices split into three. Someone had suggested that I put the notes on separate staves per voice. I'm actually not going to do that. The reason I'm not going to do that is because when there are two voices, all of the altos sing. I don't know which of the altos are going to go ahead and say, look, we're singing first alto, but there's first, second, and third alto. For example, here, the sopranos, all of the sopranos sing, not just the firsts. So because of that, I'm leaving it on one staff, because otherwise it's just going to give the indication that particular singers don't need to sing, and then there'd just be a tremendous amount of doubling there'd be a lot of superfluous information in the score, and the score would wind up getting much, much, much longer. So this is to conserve vertical space in the score, right? Because otherwise there'd be three separate staves. I'm going to go ahead and look at it in scroll view, and there's measure 63, and here's measure 64. And I had worked on it, and it, doesn't look, and you have to find which tool to use, right? So you have to go to special tools, and then you have to click the tie tool, either single click or double click. And here you have to be in the correct layer. And now, and sometimes it moves and sometimes it doesn't, so it seems to be a bit glitchy. Like you have to go in there and move it. And once somehow, for some reason, it just starts, and we click the layer, maybe click this layer, I don't know, click this layer, it starts moving. All right, so now it's moving. And this is for the La, right? If I bring it down, then of course I can't do that because then I'm hitting the stems. So I'm starting at this La, and I'm acting kind of like I'm just going to use a pen stroke. And over in here, I'm just going to point it kind of at this is the La that it's going to, and I'm just going to point it at it, right? And this is the beginning of this tie over here. And you can see that the screen, look at that. Oh, maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can fix it. Come on. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want this to just sweep in and be like to the La, right? And I was thinking if I could do that, make this maybe smaller and less. It'd be nice if I could just move the whole thing. Can I move the whole thing? I'm moving all three. All right, nah, it's flipping itself. You see what I'm trying to get? I'm trying to get it kind of. Come on. That's an odd little flip. Look how it's flipping around. Don't want it touching the. If I do this. Now just this. See, I'm moving just this, and I wanted it to stretch it. And that's such a huge jump in thickness, and I'm wanting to just move. So the only way that you can actually stretch adjust it, apparently you can't stretch it. Oh, now I can stretch adjust it with the other one. And I'm going to point it at, I'm just going to do this. Okay. Click back. It's the way it was. Click forward. It's the way I made it. And page view. Zoom out. Zoom out again. Here's 65. Oh, it worked. So I thought this was going to be tech support, and I fixed it. So the way that you fix it is that you scroll back and forth in scroll view to the correct measure. Now this is page. And make your adjustments in scroll view to make the changes in page view. Clearly, these are the kinds of workarounds that change when the software updates, but for now, figured it out. Take care. Bye-bye for now.